Nominated Senator Karen Nyamu is in hot soup. She is once again at the center of controversy, but this time, Kenyans are not relenting. This is following remarks she made regarding a student who had visited the Senate. And even after issuing a public apology, the backlash has not settled and the uproar is rising as Kenyans online call for her resignation.
You don't think every other woman is up to your business? No. This is a young girl that's supposed to be mentored, welcomed properly, with dignity that she deserves in Senate. And this is what you said to her. And then when you're being told to
welcome to the Senate. And Mr. Speaker, probably you should have made it clear which service to the Senate she's offering, because I saw Senator Cherelgei getting very excited when she saw a lady.
The clip, which recently surfaced online and sparked widespread outrage, shows a moment that dates back to March 25th. A grade 10 female student had visited the Senate under a voluntary service program. During the session, Senator Edwin Sifuna requested words of inspiration for the young student from the women leaders present in the House.
Because the lovely lady here needs to get some inspiration from the lady senators. If it's not too much trouble, you could give one member of the delegation who's a lady to say something, even if it's Senator Karen Nyamu.
And that is when nominated Senator Karen Nyamu stood up and made remarks that have since been seen as demeaning and inappropriate. She proceeded to question what services the young girl had come to offer at the Senate, linking her words in a manner that many interpreted as sexualizing the minor. She went further, suggesting that it should be clearly specified what services the student had come to offer.
Madam, welcome to the Senate. And Mr. Speaker, probably you should have made it clear which service to the Senate she's offering, because I saw Senator Cherelgei getting very excited when she saw a lady. Yeah, it's good to clarify it. You might think that she's going to do your notes or your,
This moment spread rapidly across social media, landing Karen Nyamu at the center of national outrage. Because how can a nominated senator, nominated to represent women and marginalized groups, make such remarks about a child inside Parliament itself? Many saw the comments as wrong, demeaning, and unbefitting of the office she holds, with many saying it crossed a serious moral and leadership line.
That was you sexualizing that young girl. Msichana mudogo amekuja. By the way, kama hizi ndizo tabia zako, please don't think every other woman is up to your business. No. This is a young girl that's supposed to be mentored, welcomed properly, with dignity that she deserves in Senate. And this is what you said to her.
Following the pressure and backlash, Senator Karen Nyamu was forced to apologize. The apology didn't come willingly, and the process of it was in fact controversial. She initially resisted reading the apology, claiming it was written for her and that it was forcing her to admit things that were far from the truth, stating it was forcing an admission of something she didn't believe was wrong.
Madam Speaker, this apology has been written for me to read, and parts of it constitute an admission to what I have been accused of, which cannot be further from the truth. But because I respect the procedures of this House and the consequences of not adhering, I will go ahead.
Despite the initial hesitation, she eventually read the apology in the chamber. But for many members of the public, the damage had already been done, and this apology just didn't suffice. Critics say a scripted apology is not enough, especially for such a sensitive issue. And in fact, people are calling for deeper accountability, deeper consequences, with some even calling for her resignation. A sitting senator sexualized a minor in the Senate while children are missing, defiled, and murdered. Letting her get away with a ChatGPT apology is unacceptable. Karen Nyamu must resign. It will be very wrong and a middle finger if Karen Nyamu doesn't resign. That was not a joke. It was a sexual innuendo directed at a 15-year-old girl by Karen Nyamu, a sitting senator of the Republic of Kenya and a mother of daughters herself. What makes it even more disturbing is the lack of remorse. The apology was clearly reluctant and only came after sustained pressure from fellow senators and public outrage. But she kept protesting even as she read it. President William Ruto revoked the nomination of Karen Nyamu to the Senate. There are more deserving women who can occupy that office. I call upon the Senate to go beyond accepting the theatrical apology and take concrete accountability measures. Senator Karen Nyamu still sought to justify her conduct even while purporting to apologize. An apology that is read and accepted in minutes is not justice. If we are serious about protecting the girl child, then our institutions must reflect that seriousness. The reason why many are calling for deeper consequences and even going to the extent of calling for resignation is not just about how demeaning the remarks were, but also about the fact that they go against the Constitution. The remarks breach constitutional protections, particularly the rights of children under the Bill of Rights and provisions of the Child Act 2022, which protect minors from exploitation, abuse, and any form of degrading treatment. But while Kenyans are calling for deeper consequences and for resignation, this does not seem to be on Karen Nyamu's agenda. Senator Karen Nyamu has continued with her political ambitions and is actively positioning herself for the Nairobi Women Representative seat in the 2027 elections. And this is where the controversy just never ends, because the same leader who stands accused of making demeaning remarks about a schoolgirl is now seeking to represent women in Nairobi at a higher political level. Talk about contradictions. Now, let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you also feel that she should face more serious consequences? And will you be voting for her come 2027? Talk to us in the comment section, and of course, stay tuned right here on BNN for more updates.